Whoa. Right, this is a test. This is just, I've just got a new camera today. New webcam. Looks a bit bright. What's that pistol going for? Hello, I've got 2 viewers at the moment. I'm very new to this. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, put yes in the chat, please. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me. Well, welcome to Happy TV. Thank you for all of you that have liked and subscribed so far. I really do appreciate it. I'm really enjoying the channel and making the videos for everyone. It's been really good fun. I'm just hoping that you can all hear me and I'm not just talking to a blank screen. I'm just looking at myself. We've got some chat here, so I'm going to try and type something into the chat just to see. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm not too sure. I've done a couple of these tests before, but it was with an old camera and it wasn't an actual webcam. I've gone out today and just got I don't want to say a decent one, but we've got a webcam. Hopefully this is going to work. Hopefully someone will write back in a minute saying that they can hear us. And then hopefully I'm going to start doing some live broadcasts coming soon, hopefully. On a regular basis, maybe once a month to start off with, and then we'll see how it goes from there. I'm getting a sound bar at the moment, so that seems to be working. So I'm hoping you all can hear me. And yeah, this is just a live test chat, really. So if any of you guys have got questions or anything you'd like to ask me, I'm happy to answer them today. And hopefully, as I said, this will be something that I'll be doing on a monthly basis. So if I'm going to start doing this on a monthly basis, what will happen is I will literally just be taking questions from people and maybe reading some positive and negative comments, because I think that's always fun and interesting to do. So let's have a look at my phone for a second, because I might be able to see if it's gone up live on my phone. Let me have a look. So I'm just looking on the phone at the moment just to see if we're getting sound, etc. So it seems like we are getting sound. Excellent. So has anyone got any questions they would like to ask? Right, for some reason, I seem to be getting live chat on my phone, but not on my computer. Strange. So what I might have to do is chat on the phone and just talk to you guys on the camera and do it that way. So what is this channel about? Okay, good question. This channel it started off basically when I very first started off, it was mainly going to be to do with protests. Protesting kind of started, stop. Didn't really go anywhere. The main reason for starting the channel and what it is about was when I do photography for a living. So I went out and I started doing some photography, and as I was going around London and other places, not just in London, I was getting told that I can't take photos, I'm not allowed to take photos and stuff like this. And at that point, I didn't know the law, so I was like, okay, what am I allowed to do? What am I not allowed to do? So I went and basically had a look into the law, and the law states that yes, you can film in public, and if it's a public space, then you don't need permission, etc., etc. So I just started filming and taking photos and stuff, and security would come up, and I just thought I would upload my interactions with YouTube, just more as a record or anything like that. And it seemed to hit off. A few people liked it, some people didn't like it. And it's kind of something that I've just stuck to now. Yes, sometimes I do go film in locations where I know I'm going to get stopped, like MI5 or MI6 or something like that. And then it kind of started, I started looking on different channels and seeing that there was quite a big movement for freedom of rights, freedom photography, and stuff like that. And that's kind of what this channel is about. But the channel is going to be going through some changes in the next few weeks. I'm hoping to, few months, sorry. I'm hoping to be having a documentary stuff coming up. I'm in the process of making a documentary. It's taken a lot longer than I expected. I was hoping to have 2 documentaries done by now, and I still haven't finished my first one. So it is taking an extremely long time to get these documentaries on the way, but we're getting there. I'm going to be on my last filming day today. Thank you to the new comment that's just come in from Haunted. I love your videos and sorry, a bit of muck on my phone. I love your videos on no photos filming, great stuff. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for commenting. Come on, guys, if you've got any questions, there's so many people that are commenting on my videos and making me, making bad comments, negative comments. I hope you guys are watching today, the ones that do the thumbs down and negative comments. Let's talk. This is what I really want to do. I really want to do talking, and I really want to talk about why I do what I do, and maybe you can get an update onto ask why that is. Yeah, so let's go for it. Come on, Rick S. Let's hope you do some security guard annoying. Not today in my bedroom because I don't have security on, but we'll try that. I have got some videos coming up of security. I've got a really good one. I was doing a time-lapse photography down, where was it? Down near the Bank of England, and I got stopped by security for time-lapse because I've got another channel that I run with a friend of mine, and I do time-lapse videos for him and stuff. Right. Hi, I've been following you for ages. Love it when you educate the security guards and police. I also follow a lot of guys in the States doing First Amendment audits. Good stuff. Thank you very much for that, Forrest Gump. Yeah, I really do enjoy doing these videos, and sometimes it's trying to educate people as well, but I hate kind of saying that because it's kind of like I'm better than them when I'm not. So sometimes I go out and I tell the law and I say, no, you can't do that. And actually, yes, it does happen. I've got a really good video coming up as well for you guys. I got arrested on Saturday for feeding pigeons in Trafalgar Square, so please keep an eye out for that. Not Saturday, sorry, Monday. So that one will be coming up very soon. I'm kind of going through some legal issues at the moment, so I can't post anything up. But that's going to be a good video. I hope so. Anyway, unfortunately, my girlfriend was filming and she wasn't very confident in filming, so a lot of the action is behind. So I've got some stuff coming up for that, so that'll be really good. So yeah, come on guys, if you can keep on like just asking me questions. I really want to get this going and maybe asking some questions. I think what I will be doing is a monthly upload, a monthly Q&A session, I think. So I might schedule that in for sometime this week or next week, probably next week now. And hopefully we'll go from there. But if you've got any more questions, forgot about standing outside Chinese takeaways, talking about eating dogs. Right, okay. Standing outside Chinese takeaways. No, I was in Chinatown. That's what I was doing. And basically what had happened was there'd been a Yalin dog festival, dog meat festival in China. And we'd been at the Chinese embassy and we had a petition that people were signing. and we had about 4 signatures in an hour. We went to Chinatown because it was in, China is in China, Chinatown is in London, I get that. But we felt, let's go there. It's a big touristy place. It is to do with China. So we'll kind of, see if we get any support. The majority of support we had was really good. And within about 10 minutes of being there, we'd had over like 60 signatures in like 10 minutes. So if our point was to get more signatures for the petition, and it worked. So that's why we went to Chinatown. It wasn't to have a go at the Chinese people. It wasn't to have a go saying like, "Yo, you're from China," or "You're in Chinatown, so you must be selling dogs." No, that's not it. Have you got any plans about what kind of videos you're going to start uploading? I've got lots of plans. I'm going to be starting a vlog channel, a vlog upload with my partner. That's just for people that are interested. Don't have to watch it. The other thing is my documentaries, and I'll be continuing with my security videos and police videos as well. Real World Silver Gaming, big shout out to you. Thank you very much for commenting. The other thing as well is a lot of people do comment on my videos saying, "Oh, you need to learn to spell, you thick idiot," whatever. I'm dyslexic, so sometimes I might not even read your names out properly. So let's get that out there now. Rick S, no, obviously I wouldn't have tried Doggy Chow Mein. Come on, man, seriously. Real World Silver Gaming, no problem, man. Anyway, anyone that makes comments on my videos, I always try and respond to them, but I have actually, in the last few months, started getting a really big amount of comments, so I can't respond to everything. Have I ever been to Portugal? No, I haven't. I'm going away for the very first time, hopefully at the end of October. Me and my partner are off on our holidays for a very well-deserved break. But Portugal would be something that I would definitely like to go. It's somewhere I'd like to go to, definitely. Just for the new people that are joining us, this was meant to be a live test chat, but it seems to be going well. So at the moment, if you would like any questions, if you commented on any of the videos before and I've perhaps not responded back, I do apologise for that. If anyone is responding to them, give us a message now and I'll answer any questions, good or bad, negative or positive. Do you smoke weed? I'd be stupid to admit to yes or no on camera. Real World Silver Gaming, sorry, I thought you were owner. Owner of what? Anyway, yeah, as I said, anyone else that's new that's joining the chat, the views are going up. They're also going down and then up again. So welcome to anyone that's new. Really happy that you're here today. And any comments that you've got, good or bad, positive or negative, please put in the comments below. Stars TV? No, nothing to do with me. Tim Brown, yes, I'm a dick on some of the videos. What videos have I been a dick in? Let's talk about this. Let's get this out there. Let's chat. If you tell me where you think I could have behaved better or what I could have done better, I'm more than happy to discuss that. I am really annoyed that the chat on here hasn't worked because it would be so much easier. But there you go. Right, let me try something here. 1 second, guys. I know you can film security, but sometimes the way you talk to them. What way do I talk to them? They often come up to me and tell me that I can't film, Tim Brown. I just respond back in the manner that they respond to me. Kaz Blaze, hello, how are you? The BBC videos are so right. Yes, I'm not a big lover of the BBC. Real World Silver Gaming, no, I don't play. I'm not a big gamer. I have got a PlayStation 4, which you can see some of the games just over there. But I'm not a big gamer. I just haven't got the time to game as much as I'd love to now. Hi, Colin. Yes, I've noticed you've commented quite a few times on my videos. Thanks for all the support. I'm just reading the comments, so if I go quiet, that's why. Don't worry, it hasn't froze. Which camera quality is rubbish? Is that the one on here that I'm with now, or my general camera? Yes, F the BBC, definitely. I don't know anyone that likes the BBC, really. I mean, personally, I think we should stop paying our TV licenses. What are they going to do, lock us all up? If everyone in the UK stopped paying their TV license, what are they going to do? They can't do nothing, but people aren't brave enough to take on these big corporations. I just think we really should take on the BBC. I hate them. Especially back in the day when they used to make people pay warrants and stuff like that. I think that's crazy that they can go into people's houses and stuff like that. Some of it seems illegal with even what they can and can't get away with. Rick S, sorry, what was your question? Am I a spy for the BBC? No. Yeah, if you don't have a license, you're not meant to watch the telly, but there you go. People do their own thing. I don't have much time to watch the telly. My girlfriend's always wanted me to watch more telly with her, but I just don't seem to get the chance anymore. Because I do video editing as well, like for other stuff, like weddings and stuff. So I tend to do a lot of videos on that, and that takes up a lot of time doing all my videos on there. Answer my question. If you ask, go look through the comments. Sky News. What about Sky News? Love your vids, but why are they so short? Yeah, the reason they're so short was because the viewing time that I noticed on the analysis, my average viewing time for a video, I mean, at the very beginning of my channel, you'll see that there's some Occupy Democracy protests, and they were like 20 minutes long, and the average viewing time for those videos were about 3 minutes. There's a really good video on my channel about a squat that got evicted. If you haven't watched it already, watch it. It's about 20 minutes, half an hour, but it's a really good video. And you see pretty much the whole bailiff situation coming in and taking over the premises. And basically, it was just a really good video, but it was just so long that not many people watched it. I started doing part 1s, part 2s, part 3s, but it's just so much to edit. So I tend to just take some of the videos that you see that are like 30 seconds, could literally be like an hour's worth of video that I've literally just shortened down to the very best bits for you guys. If you guys would definitely like more longer videos, then let me know and I'll try and do my best for that. Right, the questions are coming in, or at least the rules are now. Real world game, let me start again, sorry. So I answered that question about why the video is so short. GTA 5 rules. I love Grand Theft Auto. I do play that. To be honest, I completed it really quick. The only problem with that game is that the online gaming now has taken over the storyline, so the storyline seems to be really shorter than the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I can't remember which one it was, but yeah. Cole MK, do you know of Marcus Potter? If so, what's your opinion on the way he taunts and torments security and police? His channel has some sort of content and yours, but his way of doing things is wrong. His channel has the same content as yours. Sorry, this is where I'm dyslexic and I read things really bad. Channel has the same sort of content as yours, but his way of doing it is wrong. I think anyone's way of doing something is not necessarily wrong or right. I don't think there is any wrong or right way of doing what we kind of do, if that makes sense. In America, they have it under their First Amendment audit. We don't have a First Amendment, so we don't really do audits and that sort of kind of thing. Marcus Potter, I've met him. He's going to be coming up on a new series that I've got coming out, hopefully. It's going to be called A Day With, and then hopefully we're going to be spending a day with different YouTubers and different people in different jobs. That's something that I'm really trying to work hard towards at the moment, but I'm really struggling for people coming forward. Marcus Potter has his own issues that he's quite open and honest about. I generally like the guy. I think he's just a little bit misunderstood. And I think the police also often misunderstand him as well. But yeah, he could do things a little bit better or, you know, a little bit differently. But I'm very anti-police. I generally don't like police. Whereas Marcus, as far as what I can gather, generally likes the police, but he just likes to hold them to account, basically. Shit, they might send someone round to you, must pay low. I don't have a TV in my house. Like, this is connected up to the PlayStation, but there's no internet access to here. So yeah, if they send someone round, they can send someone round. Who cares? One thing about the license, though, you pay for Sky Sports because you paid to have it. You should have to choose not to pay and don't get the channel. Sky, many years ago, used to have this little thing that you paid, like, I think it was like 50p or £1 a month. And they would block all BBC channels, so you couldn't get them, and the BBC made them stop doing that. So, Real World Silver Gaming, if you can repost the comments are coming in quite, not very fast, but fast for me. This is the first time I've done it. I've kind of lost that far up the thread, so if you can repost your question, and I'll answer it in due course. I guess it comes down to the content of how long it needs to be. I mean, yeah, some of these videos, if I literally filmed 30 seconds or 10 seconds or whatever, they might come out to me straight away to security and tell me off. I mean, otherwise it might take them 20 minutes, half an hour to come out. So I don't think you want to be sitting there waiting for 20 minutes. What do you think of... I knew someone was going to put a word up there that I can't bloody read out. Antifa. Right, yeah, I know who you guys are talking about. I try and stay neutral on everything just because I don't really want to argue. I know that seems really strange considering my videos. But yeah, I just generally kind of like everyone. The way I see it, as long as you're not hurting anyone, yeah, I don't know if that answers your question the way that you'd want it to be answered. But I go on protest. There was an EDL one that I went on to. Obviously, I don't support the EDL. I hate the EDL, unfortunately, just because I don't agree with some of their views. Yeah, so for me, it's kind of one of those things that I try to stay neutral just to keep things easy. But I would never sing EDL or anything like that or cheer with them because, well, my daughter, I have 2 children. My daughter's half Indian. So for me, when I hear them making racist comments, calling people, you know, certain words, it really does kind of annoy me. It doesn't upset me or get me angry, it just annoys me. Thanks for answering. You're more than welcome, guys. Please, as I said, the views are going down now. Am I wattering on too much? Probably very much so. But if you guys can keep on bringing in more questions, I'd really like to answer your questions. I'm probably going to be on here for another half an hour, 45 minutes, depending, unless there's no one on here, then I won't stay on. But yeah, I'd love to chat to you guys. And as I said, the ones that make bad comments or negative comments or give us a thumbs down, why not, you know, come and talk to me? Why not say all those things that you've been saying, and I'll answer them here and now for you as best as I can. And I am a smoker, so on that note, I am going to have a smoke. And it's up to you guys to believe what you know, what you think's in it. Is it cannabis? Is it weed? Is it a bit of whatever? Very pre-rolled, so we're halfway there. Am I religious or non-religious? I was brought up Catholic, used to not really believe in any sort of religion, Christianity at all. Now I tend to kind of follow Sikhism. I like the Sikh philosophy, the way to seek life. So I wouldn't say that I am religious, but if I had to believe in something, I would probably go with Sikhism. You have to be over 18 to watch this video now. I haven't got a clue. I don't know. Can I change that in the settings or not? I would hope most people are over 18. I do keep my content. I think it is from 18 upwards. So thank you for that, Steve. Yes, I am terrible. I do like to smoke. Whether it's tobacco or anything else, I'm not saying. It's really weird because I'm actually reading your comment here. That's why I'm ducking down all the time. Because for some reason the live chat hasn't worked on here. And I'm going to try the chat now. Just to see if it will come up. Chat. But no, the chat's not working at the moment. Stop smoking. I'm in my own home. I can smoke. I'm allowed. I want to give up though. January is my new target date now. January the 8th, I think I've chosen. So, guys, the views is going up and down. We're on 10 views at the moment, which for me, for a first-time video, is pretty good going. If any of you guys have new that have joined us, that have left and come back, welcome back. Any of you guys that have given us a thumbs down or disliked my videos, this is your time to talk now. Let's chat. Please do. We're still on stop smoking. That's the last comment. So come on, guys, ask me some questions. There's 9 of you on here. Let's ask some questions. Shave the moustache. It looks like your lip's dirty. Do you know what? I went and had a haircut today. The guy kind of shaved my beard and just left this. I didn't even ask to have my, I say beard, it's more like bum fluff. But yeah, the guy just shaved it, just left this. So I'm having a shave tonight. So I apologize for the old moustache. And this camera quality is really bad. It is not good at all. What's in the roll-up? I will leave that up to you guys to make your own decisions. I'm not going to admit to anything on here. I'm just going to adjust the cam because I want to see if it's going to the view's going to change a little bit. This is a completely new camera today. Ah, there you go. Oh, no. We seem to... That seems to be a little bit better. So you can tell that it's not dirt, but it is a little bit of whatever. When you say buy a new camera, do you mean on here or for my videos on YouTube? Do you know what? I do have like a lens flare effect. It probably just needs a good clean. I just got it out of the box. I literally just shoved it in just to see if it was working today. No dildos on the bookshelf. I hope not. Anyway. No, it's just the girlfriend's bits and bobs. Oh yeah, the camera on here, literally I brought this for about £8 today just to see if it was going to work and to see if any of this YouTube live was going to kind of work out. So if it's something that people seem to like, then I will probably get a better camera in due course. I could probably even use my own camera that I use for filming, but time will tell. I don't use a dildo, I've got no reason to. I'm not going to let you guys know anything. Just, yeah. Turn on the TV. Why? Do more audits with private security, private shop security. They are the best. The problem is once you do one or two shots, it's the kind of areas they tend to know what you're up to, sort of thing. So they tend not to come out at all, or if they do, it's because they're new and they're told pretty quickly just to leave him alone. He does these videos for YouTube, sort of thing. This is a test, yes. That's why it's called live test chat, because I didn't have a clue what was going to happen or how it was going to work or anything like that. So this has been a test and hopefully it's gone well. 15 viewers, that's the highest we've had so far that I've noticed anyway. So that's not bad. So welcome to all the new viewers. If any of you have liked and commented, subscribed before to this channel. If you've liked and it's been negative, then please ask questions and I will answer them as best as I can now. To all of you that have liked videos and subscribed so far, thank you so much. It really does mean a lot. And thank you to all of those that have disliked the video and given negative feedback. I've also enjoyed that just as much. Social experimentalist, Danny Shine. Yes, I wouldn't say friends with Danny, but I know Danny. We're going to be working on some projects soon. We've also got some chat stuff with him on my channel here as well, so do check that out. That was really good, or I hope it was good. I enjoyed filming it anyway. I do like hanging with Danny. He's a really cool guy. He kind of one of the reasons why I got into what I do. I'm not preaching to anyone. Somebody asked me a question. Every time somebody puts in a question, I'm going to respond to it as best as I can. So the whole video chat might not necessarily be around one subject, which is me filming or anything like that. This is really an open forum tonight for you guys to just ask me questions on what you think about my channel. Ask me any questions, why I do, blah, blah, blah. Anything you want to ask, I will answer it as best as I can and as honestly as I can. For now, and yeah, I want to be open with you guys. I enjoy making these videos and I think it's best just to, you know, answer your questions. Purple Chicken TV, hello. Can I put the mask on? I don't. That mask is an expensive mask. It was brought for me as a present from Italy, and I don't want to touch it. So, Steve Gee, I've never heard of this guy, so I can't comment. There is no dildo back here. It's all shampoos and some sunscreen stuff. There is no dildos. There is the dildo in this room, but it's just not on the shelf. But that's my girlfriend's dildo, not mine. Why don't I use a hidden camera's backup? I would love to. I just don't have the money for the equipment at the moment. I've just invested in some serious photography gear and my new camera I've started to do the documentaries with. So at the moment, I do want to get a GoPro eventually, one at some point. I'm hoping to get one before I go on my holidays. So we've got 17 viewers at the moment. So thank you to all of you for watching. Now 18. Is there anything you guys would like to see more of, or would like to see on the channel, or what could I do to make this channel a better channel for your viewing pleasure? Joseph Saunders. Who's your favorite crisis actor? I don't know. Is that a TV show or something? I don't know. Series, is that? I am dyslexic, so I could be reading that wrong. More filming in public. Tests. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing these. These are going to be coming up. So yeah, just keep an eye out. I'm going to be trying uploading different content. Like at one point I was doing one protest, one security, one protest, one security at one point, just to try and mix up the flavors a little bit on the channel. So just kind of give people a different thing, viewing pleasure. Okay, would like videos of you talking about what's happening, reporting on news and giving your views on things. That is something I could definitely do. I've got my pad. I'm going to take a note of that. Okay. I've taken a note of that down. I will get on that within the next few, give me a month or so, and I'll do my best as I can. Most still haven't learned it's something right, and I think their own silly policy is the law. Yeah, you do get that quite a lot. Somebody will say to you, can't film. Why can't I film? And I often do ask that, why can't I film? Oh, it's against our policy. Well, I don't work for you, so I don't go by that policy. I go by what the law states. Approach more politicians. I would love to. John Prescott was lucky, let's say the least. I have tried, but when I go down to Westminster, they tend to just push me to the back. And you need a press card, and it's really hard to get hold of them. You have to be done in the press. You have to be done something for the press a few times, and then they recognise you as press. And I don't understand it. Establish a hangout like YouTubers do. Hangouts. Yep. Hangouts. Mr. M, I'm going to call you, or Mrs. M. I'm going to call you M for now. Eric, as I said, I am dyslexic, so bear with me. But M, yeah, establish hangout like some of the YouTubers do. This is something why I went and got the webcam today, because this is something that I really want to do more often, and I want to kind of get stuff prepared for this. And this is why this is literally just a test video. And it's not something that I was planning on staying on very long. It was literally going to be 2 minutes, but it's turned into something a little bit better. I've got 2 new suggestions for the channel, so that's really good. And yeah, so I will be doing a hangout hopefully once a month now. But I will have to come back to you on dates and when that's going to happen. Okay, thank you for that feedback. If people want to snippet the video, because I think you do get a choice to add this to the channel. So I probably will put these up on the channel even when they've been viewed, once it's been whatever it is. But once I finish the video, I think you get the option to upload it to YouTube. So I'm going to be doing that. So if somebody does edit it, I can refer them back to this video. And hopefully I don't get hacked. Who knows? I might do. Somebody probably will eventually. What's a hangout? Now, as far as I know, these are these Google Hangouts. I've not really done one before. I think I've done it once. It was a bit mad, but my impression of Hangout was perhaps doing what I'm doing now. So maybe I've got that wrong. But if that is the case, then I probably won't be doing Hangouts, but I will definitely be doing a video Q&A session once a month. Charlie Veitch. Wow, where do I start with Mr. Veitch? Charlie Veitch is probably the main reason why I started. Hang on, that's my front door. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Hello, guys, back again. I'm going to have to go to the front door in a minute to open it up for my girlfriend to come in. Yes, I have a girlfriend. How I did that, I'll never know. Back to Charlie Veitch. I really liked Charlie Veitch, and him and Danny were the main reasons why I started filming. They were the main reason why I even picked up a camera. So if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be doing any of the work that I do today. But Charlie Veitch went dead all of a sudden. He just went quiet, and I've not heard anything from him. Something tells me that he was probably a plant and wasn't a real person. Well, it was a real person, obviously, but there was something more than meets the eye to him. He came around at a very busy time of protesting and got involved and then kind of completely disappeared. I don't know if he got a life and got a job, which everyone tells me to do on this channel. Well, most people do a lot. But yeah, no, he just disappeared. Really weird. Hang on, that's the front door. Hi guys, I'm back again. Sorry about that. That's the girlfriend coming back. So yeah, Charlie Veitch is just disappeared, and it's a shame because even if he was whatever, people have got their own opinions on him. I really liked his videos, and I kind of really miss them videos now, and it is a shame. Am I in a high rise? No comment. Yeah, I do miss Charlie Veitch's videos. They were really good. I did enjoy them, and it is a shame that they've disappeared. So come on, guys, what do you want to see on Happy TV? And just a quick thank you to everyone that's subscribed and liked so far. It really does mean a lot. This channel was at one point getting to the point where I was like, I'm not going to be doing this no more. It's just nobody's watching. And then all of a sudden my subscribers went up and my views went up. I had some really good videos. My police video at one of the train stations with the PCSOs went really, that went, I would say, viral for me. Because it's just over 230,000 views or something like that now, which I'm really like surprised at that my video. I'm surprised any video that I have gets more than 5 views. If you count 5 views, one's me, one's my girlfriend, one's probably my mum, and then the rest might be my brother or my sister every now and again. So I never expected more than 5 views. So. Any more comments, guys? Any more subscribers want to ask me any questions? Even if it's a negative question, if you want to tell me how much of an idiot I am, yeah, come on, make some comments, please. Tell me how bad I am for smoking on camera. That's probably going to not go down well. Go down to Grenfell and interview. Do you know what? I was going to, but I felt that these guys had quite a lot of press in their live and enough cameras shoved in their faces to the point where I felt, do they really need an extra camera? Do I really need to go down there and film that just for my YouTube channel? I kind of wanted to because I think it's a story that needs to be out there, but I felt it was getting a lot of press coverage and I just didn't want to be another camera in their face, basically. So it's just out of respect for those people that died in that tragedy, and I can't even pronounce the word. Sorry, but yeah, it was just an absolute shocking thing to see on telly, and yeah, my thoughts and prayers go out to all the family that have lost loved ones. PCSO are a joke. PCSOs have a job to do. Like I've always said, I respect the job. Well, no, I respect the person to a certain degree. The guy in that PCSO in that video, the one that said that I got done for graffiti, was like, good. We'll go back to court. Good, yeah, that guy. He was a bit of an arsehole, basically. The other guy was okay, but I tend to respect the person because everyone's a human being. I respect that completely. I just don't respect the uniforms that some people wear. Are we allowed to ride bikes on pavements? As far as I know, it is against the law to ride a bicycle on the pavements unless there's a cycle path kind of printed on the pavement, or you're a child. I think if you're a child, you can go on the pavement. I think adults on adult bikes are not allowed, but it's not something that people really enforce that much. The whole PCSO system. PCSOs, I think, are basically glorified security guards with a few extra powers, if that. And I just think in general that they tend to just be there to, you know, when there's a crime scene, they tend to be on the very first bit of tape, you know, before a real officer kind of is standing guard there and all that. PCSOs, I've never seen anything positive from them. I mean, if anyone knows of any positive stories, let me know. But they just seem to be giving out parking fines and pretty much do nothing else and just very little work. And whatever they do, they tend to try and assert their authority over people. And then when they can't assert that authority, then they have to get an officer down to kind of reinforce them, which just doesn't make sense at all. They are needed when the wheelie bins go missing. Well, yes, that's probably true. But my wheelie bins went missing and they've still not brought it back. We're up to, well, I say we're down to 9 viewers now. So if I'm getting on your nerves, guys, just say, and I'm more than happy to go. But I really would like to take more comments and questions from you guys. I don't know what kind of training PCSOs have, Guy. I'm not quite sure. It'd be interesting to know. I'm in talks at the moment with the Metropolitan Police, trying to hopefully get some sort of day with a police officer. I would like to spend a day with a police officer and a day with a PCSO, just to kind of see what they do get up to. It'd be really interesting to film. Deep questions. If you ask a question, if I don't want to answer it, I won't answer it. But I will answer all questions if I can. If they're too deep, we're not going there. Yeah, bad training does get dished out to the public, unfortunately. But I don't know if these PCSOs were like a cheap option to police officers and it's kind of backfired. But yeah. I mean, I'm sure there are some PCSOs out there that probably do really good jobs and probably, you know, really work hard for their community. But unfortunately, I've just never seen it myself. Hey, love your videos. Just wondered if you plan to do a video outside Buckingham Palace. That would be a great video. I've done Buckingham Palace and very rarely get a reaction. Purely for the fact is there's so many tourists down there taking photos every day. It's not an unusual activity to the point where the police don't even batter an eyelid. Yeah, so it's Buckingham Palace. I can do a quick short video. I know a few little facts on Buckingham Palace. If you'd like to see that, I could do that. But as a reaction to security or police or anything, I don't think it would get a good response, or it would even get a response. I did the one outside Horse Guards Parade, where everyone's telling me off for giving up my video footage to the police officer showing him. The thing I had with that was I had a couple's wedding on there, and if they want to be dickheads, they can, and they can go down the route of seizing your camera under PACE for terrorism and all this crap. If they can just say they suspect you of it. I got done. There was a ITV Studios video. I got stopped under terrorism charges there, and they seized my camera. And they realized there was nothing on there that was terrorist related. They kind of said, yeah, on you go. But if they want to, they can seize it. And I just didn't think it would be fair to lose this couple's whole magical day. So I kind of had to back down a little bit and give over the video, basically. And the other reason I was filming Horse Guards Parade is they had a London wedding theme, and they wanted a bit of that in there. So they asked me to go down there. That's the only reason I was filming the horses and the stuff there. It was nothing to do with getting a reaction. So it kind of backfired on me in that sense, but I put a video up there because I tried to put a video up there of any interaction that I have with a security officer, whether it be in my favor or their favor. I don't try and make somebody out to look worse than they are or make myself look better than I am. So okay, if I could make or take away a law, what would it be? That's a deep question, but a really good question. I think if I could take away any law, I think bylaws, if that makes sense. I know that kind of covers a lot of things, but I think bylaws and laws, they're really confusing for people, and even I still don't understand them to this point. And as I said, on Monday, just gone, I got arrested for feeding pigeons in Trafalgar Square because there's a bylaw, and it's really annoying. So I think in some ways it'd be really good if we could get rid of those bylaws. If I could add a law, I think it would be all paedophiles, rapists should be locked up for life. When they say life, I think life should mean life, not 25 years, not 15 years. Not 10 years. I think life should mean life. If you're going to be put away for life, it means life. Yes, they can seize your video without a warrant if they have grounds to do so. So say for argument's sake, I was filming and somebody got mugged. They can take it under PACE, which is really annoying. If they think that that you filmed a crime, again, they can take your video under PACE. It's a really lapsed law where they can just pretty much do what they want. So you have to be really careful when filming stuff that you don't get any sort of crime on there. Because if they want to take your video or they feel that there's something on there that they could use as evidence, then yeah, they can seize your camera. It's really bad. They tend to seize the memory card rather than the camera, but if the copper's being an arsehole and really wants to be an arsehole, he can take the whole device. That's as far as I know the law. Lord of the Frog. Hello, mate. You've commented on my videos quite a lot. I know that you're a subscriber. I believe you're a subscriber, and I believe that you've watched a lot of the videos. So thank you for all the comments in the past and hopefully in the future. And do more audits and MI6 and NS. I will try and do more of these. Trust me. I've got some stuff coming up in the pipeline to try. Go back to common law only. Yeah, I don't know enough about all of this. I know there's lots of videos, and I know there's a couple of people subscribed to my channel that kind of deal with this issue. But yeah, it kind of makes sense in a way, but I don't kind of understand it as well. So yeah, but for me, I think the question that was asked, what laws would I take away or give? I think the main thing for me is life means life. So if you rape a child or you murder a child or an adult, then I think, if you get a life sentence, you should get a life sentence. And I think pedophiles especially don't get enough in their sentences. I don't think they get a lot at all. Like they might get 10, 15 years and they can be out in half of that. So it's just not a deterrent really, is it? Hello, Gamer UK, long time. Yes, has it? I don't know. Have we met? Have we spoken? I don't know. But yeah, thank you for commenting. A police state. Do I believe that we're living in one or about to move into one? Good question. I think the problem we have when I film security or MI5 or MI6, whatever, a lot of people will comment, oh, you're stupid, you're wasting police time, you're doing this, you're doing that, la, 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 whatever. At the end of the day, I have a right to film. And yes, there are terrorists that might go around and film. Although whenever I've seen the news reports, I've never seen anyone be saying that they did reconnaissance filming or anything like that. And if anyone knows of anyone that did, let me know, because it'd be really handy to know. But it really annoys me that that's the first thing they think of, because, well, why should I be stopped filming? That if everyone stopped me filming and I stopped you filming, and the police stopped everyone from filming, we're losing our rights in that way from the terrorists, if you believe in terrorists. So it's kind of a weird thing. I think, yes, we could be going into a police state. There's a lot of laws that have gone through lately from Theresa May, like our internet history and stuff like that, that really is concerning. But yeah. Yes, Guy, I would have to agree, way too short. Yeah, 18 months. I don't know if you guys know, some of you may know, some of you may not know, but I was in a group called Public Justice PHL. Check them out on Facebook and on YouTube. And we used to pretend to be 13-year-olds, and we used to talk to these guys, and they would try and meet us. Long story short, we'd go and meet them. We were never violent or anything like that. And basically, yeah, they were getting 18-month sentences, even though they were turning up to meet what they believed to be a 13-year-old girl. It was bad. The justice system is really messed up. When I reported a guy a year and a half ago, and basically the police, I'm still waiting on them coming out to my place to take a statement. But on Monday, I got arrested for feeding pigeons. What is this world coming to? So I'm going to ask you guys a question now. Did you all have a good bank holiday? I'm sure most of you had a better bank holiday than me. I was locked up in a cell for feeding pigeons. So come on, can anyone beat that? Can anyone actually beat being locked up on a bank holiday Monday for feeding pigeons in Trafalgar Square? If you can beat that, I would be surprised. Hello. My girlfriend, everybody. I do have one. Yes, that's probably, yeah, I'm going to check this out, because I did want to look into if there's any more kind of pigeon criminals out there. But yeah, I think I read something like a few years ago now, an 80-year-old woman. I don't know if she went, did she go to prison? If she went to prison, that is bad. Seek damage for injuries. There was no injuries caused to me, so no. I had a couple of red marks. That was about it from the police, from the handcuffs, but nothing mad. Yeah, quick note to you guys as well. I've got a Facebook page, Happy TV on Facebook. It's the same photo, so as the icon for my YouTube channel. So if you guys would like to go and like Facebook, I'm going to be uploading videos on there that aren't necessarily going to be on YouTube. And I'm also going to be putting content up there that isn't going to be on YouTube. And I'm going to be doing some competitions soon as well, because I'm in the process of talking to a company that is going to be willing, if I sponsor they're going to sponsor the channel, if I give them a shout out, etc. And the money, I don't want the money. I don't ever want to get paid from YouTube or anything like that from the videos. So any money that I get from sponsorships, I want to give back to you guys. So I'm going to think up of some cool competition ideas for you guys. Pigeons create more mess when they poo everywhere, surely. Arrested for this is just so wrong. Being arrested for feeding pigeons is wrong. Yes, pigeons do poo, but so do we, and so do a lot of other people as well, and a lot of other animals. We just deal with it. Just clean it up, you know. It doesn't matter. I've been pooed on by pigeons. I love pigeons. You know, I generally love animals, and I love pigeons so much. But yeah, the way that I see it is, who cares if they poo? We can clean that up. It is another revenue collector, definitely. And social control, yes, it is. A lot of it is to do with controlling us and making sure that we behave good, like good citizens that we are. You know, sorry, not subjects. Subjects to Her Majesty the Queen, who I would like to give a right royal fuck off to. I used to be a royalist, but no more. Never again. Rats with wings? No, they're not. They're birds. It's a bird. It's not a rat. It's a bird. It's as simple as that. I could be classed as a rat, you know, because of what I do, because I film or whatever. You know, I just at the end of the day, the way I see it is, it's just, I see a pigeon just as beautiful as a robin, you know, as a whatever beautiful birds there are out there. I just see this one creature that's just beautiful, and it's a symbol of London, for God's sake. Pigeons are famous in London. The rats are in Westminster. I would have to agree completely. Do you have Twitter as well? I do have a Twitter account, Happy TV, but I don't use it. But now the channel's kind of taking off. It is something that I will definitely be thinking about perhaps getting back again. So for you guys, the numbers are going up, the views are going up, so I'm really glad about that. Thank you for all of you that have commented, liked, and subscribed so far. Just a quick note, if you've just joined us, please do just comment and subscribe, and, you know, give us a like if you like. But mainly, do give us a comment and ask us some questions. If you're one of those guys that's giving us a thumb down, fine, I don't mind. If you're one of those guys that's giving us a negative comment, that's fine. Ask me questions now, please do. Yeah, exactly, Guy. Who decides what is a pest or not? They're just animals trying to survive. We're all animals just trying to survive. We're just the crazy animals that pay to survive. Thoughts on Corbyn? Oh, yeah, I like Corbyn. I think he's honest. I think he'll go with pretty much everything that he says. So yeah, big up to Jeremy Corbyn. I think he's better than Theresa May. Let's put it that way. But then again, I think my dog is better than Theresa May. So the biggest pest on the planet is us. I would have to agree. Right. What's your advice if a security guard rude at me filming and taking photographs and at a traveling fair? I would say be careful with traveling fairs, because they travel and you don't know who they are. And yeah, you just don't know kind of where they're from or anything like that. I would just be a little bit careful. This is my point exactly, and I might be going on ITV London News as a report for this, because there was a report on that show a few months back saying that they were taking 28 minutes to respond to a grade A call, which is their highest grade of a telephone call, a 999 call. And yeah, the fact that they even sent an officer down to deal with this situation was ridiculous. There's this thing called the GLA, the Greater London Authority, the Heritage Wardens. As you would know from my channel, excuse me, and basically the guy came out straight away. If you don't stop, I'm calling the police. I'm like, what? For feeding a pigeon? What are you going to do? Ring up 999. Could you just, right, let's imagine this. 999, what's your emergency? Yeah, hello, there's someone down here feeding a pigeon. Can you get someone down here? Oh, yes, sir. We're going to send our immediate TSG officers down. You know, it's crazy. So fish have feelings too. Yes, fish do have feelings. Of course they do. They feel pain just like us. I probably am the pest. Yes, I am. Craig Anthony Hill, have I read that right? Yeah, you've made quite a few negative comments on my posts before. Fair to say that you probably dislike us. But thanks for commenting and watching. Okay, how am I wasting police time? How am I wasting police time? They're the one that use their resources. They're the one that decides to send people out or not. If you're a fairground enthusiast, best thing I would do is probably have your camera and everything hidden, or you know, in your bag, whatever. Take your mobile phone, put it in a pocket, and film going up to the security, just in case anything kicks off. More so, and just say to them, "Look, I am a fairground enthusiast. I really like fairgrounds. Would you mind if I could come and take some photos? Would you have a problem with that?" They might say to you, "Well, I tell you what, if you come back at, say, this time, they might allow you to have a free run of the place and take a load of photos," which not only would look spooky and cool, but would be probably a better way of doing it. And always just speak to them saying, "Is it okay?" You don't have to ask for permission, but sometimes just by asking that little bit of permission, you tend to get a lot further. Let them think they have the power. There are probably bigger crimes out there, yeah. We met on Sloane Street, did we? I don't remember you. Craig Anthony Hill. Yeah, I don't remember you. Sorry if we did. But how did we meet? What was it? Was there a protest or something? I don't remember being. Unless you're a security guard. I don't know. Yeah, I do get people actually that kind of, yeah, think. Sorry, I totally lost my train of thought there. Yeah, people do think I'm up to something when I'm filming. I generally, a lot of the time, I am just taking pictures. So I don't know why people take things the wrong way when I'm filming in public. I don't know. So Charlene McElwee, yes, I'm really proud of you for standing up for what you believe in. Thank you very much, Charlene. I do appreciate that very much. That's my girlfriend, by the way. Craig Anthony Hill, you say all these things to me and you're quite, you know, whatever, and you're telling me to move on. Well, if you're not happy, just don't watch the videos. Don't watch my channel. It's that simple. It's crazy how people moan about my videos and get really annoyed by them. Don't watch them. It's that simple. There are so many channels on YouTube that I generally don't like. So guess what? I don't like his content. It seems to be pretty much the same thing. I don't like this. I'll tell you what, I'll carry on watching it. No, I just stop. I don't watch it anymore. Right. What what's really annoying is when the cops get stroppy with photographers that are known to them already as harmless photographers. Yes, I really do get that. And it does make sense, especially when they are known. Like my face is probably well known in London now for filming and all that. So yeah, kind of get over it. But I can understand it when new officers kind of like, what you up to sort of thing. But at the end of the day, we'd all probably be sitting here having a go at those police officers if they weren't doing what they were doing, if that makes sense. So I kind of do get that. But yeah, it's cool. You've never had this camera shit back in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s. I don't know why some people get so fussy now. The 80s, I haven't got a clue. I was born 86, so I don't know. But 90s, 2000s, I wasn't even into any of this. The thing that I find is now is that the terrorist threat has gone up so much that's why it is the way it is. And as I said, I don't really believe in terrorists. 9/11, inside job. Do you believe a lot of police these days are schizophrenic, brainwashed in the nature, and these jobs tend to attract sociopaths? Do you know what? I think if you get a new police officer that's just joined the force, he starts off with good intentions. He starts off wanting to do the right thing. And I think, yes, he does get brainwashed by the corporation, the company, the gang, whatever you want to call it. I think, unfortunately, they get enticed into that side of things. And it's unfortunately really annoying because you potentially could have a really good police officer, but yeah, just turns into an arsehole because he's just been in the force too long. Yes, that is correct. The police do not have any powers to delete video footage, but yes, they can take your camera under pace if they believe you have filmed a crime. They can take it under pace. The only reason I know this is because when I was at a protest a few months back, a police officer was assaulted in the face. My camera was directly in line. The copper saw my camera and seized my camera under pace. I got my camera back within a couple of hours, but they basically took the video footage and yeah, that was it. But they can take it under pace. I don't know if you're from America, Guy, but yeah, over here in England, yes, they can take it under pace. It's a really annoying law. That's why I really do like America in that sense, because in America, as far as I'm aware, they can't take your video without a warrant. So yeah. Yeah, no, they can't delete anything without a court order, and if they do delete anything with a court order, they can get in serious trouble, and you can actually sue them for loss of earnings as well, especially if it is your job. Sam B, that's fine if you're British. I'm English, so it's cool. And my girlfriend's Scottish. I'm really gutted at Anthony Craig Hill because he's made quite a lot of comments on my channel before. I don't have a problem with this guy. I'm sure he's a nice enough guy. But yeah, he's made some comments, and the one time that he's got the opportunity to talk to me live and, you know, say his piece, he disappears. Unless you're still watching but just not commenting. Which if you are, come on, say something. Let's talk. And there you go. Charlene McAwee, I do exist, lol. Flickr. No, I don't have Flickr. I've never got into... I'm not internet savvy. I mean, even to broadcast this video today, I had to look it up on YouTube. So I'm not the most kind of computer savvy, technology savvy sort of thing. But I will probably never be on. Flickr, Instagram, definitely not. Charlene, I'm on my last roll up. on my last roll up.
Okay,
my girlfriend pre-rolls my roll-ups because I cannot roll. So this is a big shout out to the Miss Charlene that does this, my baby girl. Brilliant. My partner, who was a solicitor for 12 years, left her job because of how corrupt the courts were. That was 6 years ago, showing the system is... It is definitely foot. There's not much I can say to that. It literally, you've summed it up in one word. Foot. Yeah, cloud. I mean, my new camera that I've just got does go up on the internet. Does this Wi-Fi cloud stuff. So I think that's something that I'm going to look into, just to be on the safe side. And especially if they seize the camera, at least I've still got the video footage. So yeah, good point. And I'm actually going to take a note of that now. Don't worry about swearing, it's fine. I actually like that foot. It's definitely foot. I'm going to use that. If that's okay to steal that one, I'm going to take that. Police will probably tell me off for that. Yeah, I kind of got that the court system seems to be more about collecting fines and fining people for next to nothing, and just bringing in money for Her Majesty's government. Yeah, the TV license conviction. It really annoys me that somebody can have a criminal record for not having a TV license. Why can't we be like America, man, and just have cable and get rid of the TV license? Because all you're paying for is BBC One, BBC Two, and BBC Three, BBC Four. Is there a BBC Five? I don't know. And the radio channels. It is ridiculous to be paying for that stuff. It is just not on. I mean, I think there should be something set up where you can opt out having a TV license on the grounds that you don't watch the BBC, and they put a box in your house that you have to watch something so they can kind of see what you're watching, if that makes sense. I know that's a bit intrusive, but almost to the point where it would block out the signal just for YouTube. Just for YouTube, that would be a good thing for some of you. No, just block out the BBC. So you put a block on it, it means you cannot watch the BBC whatsoever, cannot get it in your house, even blocks it on the internet. If they could do something like that, then you could opt out of having a TV license. That would be the best thing ever. Yes, it's a government channel. It's the BBC News channel is purely for the government. Yeah, the BBC do tend to be corrupt. I would definitely agree with that. And the government, yeah, it's definitely a collective propaganda machine for the government, nothing more. Smoking does kill, yes, but so does eating meat, so does eating whatever, you know, getting hit by a bus kills. Crusader, yeah, definitely. I would agree with that. I'm not going to repeat that, but yes. I think the TV license, I think people shouldn't have to pay for it. It's as simple as that. If you don't want to pay for something, I mean, it's like me saying to you, right, you now have to pay to watch this channel. Even though you don't watch it, you're going to pay for it. Simple. You don't watch it, you don't pay for it. I don't watch the BBC. It's that simple. The problem is we're scared of our government. The government shouldn't be scared. Does that make sense? We shouldn't be scared of our government. The government should be scared of its people. Think about that. I think it's coming one day, definitely. Definitely. Totally off subject here. Did anyone watch Games of Thrones last night? When it was on the other day, because we watched it a few days late. Love Game of Thrones. If anyone wants to talk about Games of Thrones or Walking Dead especially, big fan. Do I eat meat? No, I don't. I've not eaten meat. I'm not going to sit here and preach about it, but I've not eaten meat for a bit now. And yeah, it's just one of those things that I choose not to do. It's my own choice. I don't preach to other people about it. I put videos up, yes, but I don't preach about it. I don't sit here, you must go vegan or you must go vegetarian or anything like that. I do believe it is down to individual choice at this precise moment. And yeah, until the vegans rise up and take over. Lee Grant, congratulations. You're getting there. That's all that matters, that you're making a small change. Walking Dead has gone downhill a little bit, and I will agree with that. But I love Walking Dead to the point, literally, I don't care that how bad it gets. I want to see what's going to I want to know what's going to happen at the end, if it ever has an ending. And if Rick wakes up from a coma and it's all been a dream, I'm going nuts. I will be on a protest. Where do I get my protein from? A lot of lentils, beans, stuff like that, really. You don't need meat to get protein. It's an old myth. If any of you guys want information about going vegan or anything like that, there's a really good YouTube channel, Earthling Ed. He's really good with stuff like that. And any sort of questions like that, go to him, because he can answer them better than I probably can. Yeah, Littlefinger's death was a bit rubbish, wasn't it? J67, if you want to eat meat, that's your choice. If you want to eat the carcass of a dead animal, then fine, go for it. It's up to you. If that's what you like, then who am I to stop you or make a comment? Game of Thrones, anyone? What house are you with? Whose team are you on? Whose side are you on? I'm on the Dragon Queen. I just like her. I think I would bow to her. Oh, that scene at the end where the dragon just destroyed the wall that's been there for thousands of years, and it destroyed it in seconds. Oh my God, that was the week before that where the dragon went down and went in. I was like to my friend who I was watching it with, I said to him, "That's coming back. That's coming back as the dead, definitely." Thinking about becoming vegan and worried about becoming ill, go to Earthling Ed and go to his channel, and I recommend it solely. Saturday, there is a big animal rights march at 12 o'clock, I believe, marching to Parliament. If you go and look for a Facebook group called Surge, they're a big vegan movement group, and they would love to see you there. Just tell them Happy TV, Jay from Happy TV sent you over. And Ed will answer any questions. There'll be loads of vegans that you can chat to, and they'll give you all the answers that you want. On a Saturday night outside Burger King, Leicester Square, most Saturdays from about 6:30, there's a vegan group showing a film called Earthlings. Go down and talk to them. If you're in London, they will help you as well. If not, Earthling Ed, there's Surrey Vegan Action, London Vegan Actions. They've done some really cool work. There's a lovely lady in there, Phoebe or Jane. They would be more than happy to help anyone that wants to go vegan or would like advice on it. Would love to stop eating meat, but genetically omnivores and meat, blah, 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 protein, which bans, and the rest ran. I wasn't saying blah, blah, blah as being rude, by the way. Just a quick apology there. Do you know what? A lot of meat eaters look ill, if you think about it. It's just, I think you have to know what you're eating. You have to understand that. And you have to get your protein. You have to get your vitamins. You do have to get all of that. And yes, you might not get it like through meat and stuff, like because your body's so used to getting it that way. But I've been a lot healthier since I've been vegan. In fact, I've actually lost a hell of a lot of weight since I've been vegan. And I enjoy my food not as much. I'm not gonna lie, like some vegans will be there and go, oh no, the food's much better. To be honest, I found that it hasn't been much better. But it's just changing your taste buds completely and just making that something completely different. And I don't think we are naturally born to eat animals. When was the last time you saw a child play, eat, like if you put a child in a room with an apple and a rabbit, when would it eat the rabbit and play with the apple? Respect me for not eating the animals. Don't respect me for it. It's just something that I think we should all be doing. You know, killing innocent beings just for food that we don't necessarily need now. Yeah, it's just wrong, in my opinion. You can get loads of protein from. In fact, I think there was a thing that I saw that you can get more protein from a bowl of lentils than you can actually from a steak or something. Sorry, not even a steak, because that's a made-up word. A cow. Lee Grant, yeah, yeah. There's not much I can say to that, but it is pretty grim. I mean, the way I see it now is you're just cooking a dead corpse. It's not even an animal; it's a corpse. I mean, if you were naturally designed to eat meat, why aren't you eating humans? Why aren't you eating cats? Why aren't you eating dogs? Because at the end of the day, it's a cultural thing. We don't eat dogs in this country because we love dogs. What about gorillas? Big motherfuckers, big ones. They're vegetarian. Banning on fox hunting. Yeah, I mean, I don't like any hunting. I don't like any unnecessary killing of an animal whatsoever. If my dog is unwell and it's in pain, and its life has come to an end, and by keeping it here just for me is in my eyes is cruel, and I don't think we should do it. Therefore, killing an animal, unless there is a good reason to do so, unless you're taking that pain and suffering away, then yeah, there's no need to kill an animal. So if certain animals are, you know, your cousins and stuff like that, what if one of your cousins was vegan? Does that mean you would become vegan or something like that? You know, just because something in your past doesn't define you now. I mean, we used to live in caves because that's the other one. Oh, what about the cavemen? Our ancestors always used to kill for food. They also used to live in caves and wear leaves as clothes. Don't see any of you doing that. Oh, but animals kill other animals. Animals also sniff each other's butts. They also kill the babies of somebody else. You know, so if you're a stepdad out there, you wouldn't be a stepdad because you'd kill your that person's children because you don't want them here anymore because they're interfering with your bloodline. They're interfering with not your bloodline, but they're interfering with your family. So get rid of them. You wouldn't do that. So you can't take everything from we did it in the past, we've done it as animals and stuff like that. Like I said, we are not naturally designed to eat meat. Seriously, if any of you got children, put them in the room with a rabbit and an apple. When they've ate the rabbit and played with the apple, then yeah. And if you were actually designed to naturally eat meat, you would go out to a field, you would jump on a cow's back, rip its throat out, and eat it that way, because that's naturally designed to eat meat. No other animal on the planet that is naturally designed to eat meat eats meat naturally. You don't see a fox going home and taking the chicken underneath its arm and going, right, Mrs. Fox, can you cook this chicken up for me, please? I'll have it, I'll have a nice barbecue chicken tonight. No, it just eats it there and then. It rips it apart and it eats it because it's naturally designed to eat the meat. What about fish fingers? Still an animal. It's a fish. It's swimming around. It should be in the sea living a happy life, but no, we come along and fish it out and kill it. Not nice. Yes, it is a cultural thing. Meat is definitely cultural. You look at in different parts of the world. They, sorry, that's my dogs. That's dinner. You know, different parts of the world. In certain parts of the world, they eat dogs, they eat cats. You know, they eat rats and stuff like that. So meat is a very cultural thing, and it is what we decide to do in the long run. But you all have a choice to eat meat or not eat meat. And I don't really want to go down this route of preaching about being vegan and stuff. But yeah, it's a simple. It's simple. You either eat meat or you don't. For me, you can't be an animal lover and eat meat, because if you love animals, then you wouldn't want it to die for your food. Fish fingers and custard. Well, that would be pretty disgusting. Even if but don't get me wrong, guys. I used to eat meat. I love steak. I love burgers. Love beef burgers. But I don't love the animal that suffers for that. For me to eat that. That is the reason why I don't eat meat. It's the suffering of the animal. It's the fact there's a life has to be taken in order for me to put that in my mouth. That 5 seconds or 10 seconds or a minute of pleasure is somebody's life. No way Brits would eat dogs. I don't know what people would get up to when they go on holiday. If they went to a country where there was dog on offer, I don't know. Somebody might be willing to try it. I mean, I know as an ex-meat eater, somebody that used to eat meat. So if I was thinking in that brain of when I used to eat corpses, then yeah, I probably would have ate I certainly wouldn't have ate a dog, but I certainly would have ate a cow. But now the thought of eating one or the other is pretty gross. Yeah, yeah. I mean, who knows? One day I might go back to it, but at this precise moment in time, I don't think I could. Sam B, no, I'm not a vegetarian. I'm a vegan. I don't drink milk or anything like that, or eat animals as well. Gee, yes, they do have a terrible life. They do suffer at death. They're marched into a pen and then they're bolted in the head. They're shot in the head. When they go into that room, do you think they want to die? Do you think they sit there and go, right this now, I want to die so I can be someone's food? I don't think they do. So how can you kill something that doesn't want to die? You know, how can you kill back humanely? The word humanely, look it up. You just can't do it. All right, physical pain. Well, yeah, because some animals do get bolted in the head, but they're not killed outright, and they are put up onto the conveyor belt and they're hanged up by the legs. Not all of the animals are completely killed off. I mean, like I know pigs, they're gassed in this country, and that's meant to be the humane way. So for me, yes, I do believe that the animals do suffer pain, and it's not humane. Sam B, I've not seen your YouTube channel, but I'm going to take a note of it now, and I'm going to write it down, and I will check it out. Sam B, what's your channel about? What do I feed to my dogs? Why does that matter? Yeah, I feed them meat, but I also give them vegan food as well. My dogs love falafel. Oh, they love it. In fact, the other day I dropped a falafel thing down as I was getting there. I had it in my mouth and I was kind of half biting it. Dropped it on the floor, and as I dropped it on the floor, their tin of dog food's gone on the floor as well. Some of it's come out. My dog went to the falafel first and ate the falafel and then ate the meat. So I was quite shocked that she chose falafel over meat. But it's something that I'm looking into. I need to speak to my vet about giving my dog a vegan diet and whether that is going to be healthy enough for my dog. And then after that time, after my dogs pass away, I'm not getting any more dogs because I'm going to be contributing to the meat industry just by buying their dog food. So at the moment, I do buy them dog meat in the tin, their dog food. But that's it, basically. It's something that I'd rather not buy them, and it makes me sick when I'm pulling it out, but that's life. The dog likes Marmite. Do you know what? I've never liked Marmite, so that's a good thing. Right, guys, unfortunately, I'm going to have to go. Purely for the fact is, I've got a lot of work to be cracking on with, and I've been doing this now for God knows how long. I'm not quite sure. Does it even tell me? I thought it would tell me, but it doesn't seem to be telling me at this precise moment. But yeah, no, I've really enjoyed this. So what I'm going to do, and J67, I do buy dog food. I don't eat dog food, and I don't eat it myself. But yes, I buy it for my dogs. Otherwise, my dogs would die. So yeah, I buy it for necessity purposes there. But I am looking to take my dogs onto a vegan diet. Sorry, Hank. For the third time, what do you think about fly fishing, catch, and release? I don't believe that catching an animal and releasing it, I mean, I'm glad that people are releasing it, but when they get caught up, it's going to hurt them. It's going to, I would believe so. The animal could get, you know, the fact that it's going to get reeled in, let's say that this doesn't hurt it, and when it gets dragged along, that doesn't hurt it, comes out the water, stop and breathe. It's going to, you know, suffocate for a little bit, and then it's going to put back into the water. During that time, it's going to be scared, so I wouldn't agree with it. Sam B, I'm going to check your video out. I love a good fairground. I used to work in one, so and I've worked on a traveling one as well. But yeah, guys, I am really going to have to go now. I will be posting up a video on Saturday as normal. So please like, comment, and subscribe on that if you can. And please like the Facebook page, Happy TV. And I'm going to put a video up soon of the dates that I intend to do a live hangout, or whatever you call this, a live YouTube video of a Q&A session. So if you guys have got any more questions, please save them for next time. Thank you for watching Happy TV, and I really do mean this. Thank you to every one of you that have liked, commented, and subscribed so far. I really do appreciate it, and thank you so much. And you guys are amazing. Keep up the good work of watching the videos, and please share the video every Saturday. I do release a video. I think I've missed one so far, but every Saturday I will release a new video for you guys to watch. Some of them may be boring, some of them may be good, but hopefully you all enjoy them all. Thank you very much, and have a great evening, and I will see you all soon. Thank you for all of you that have asked questions and been chatting tonight. Really do appreciate it. Peace out, guys.